been very exciting to get to work with Paulo Parente. He's a really, really brilliant man, very, very creative, and Dust Tactics is just one of the things that's sprung from his imagination over the years. And Fantasy Flight is thrilled to be the publisher of this game.
Dust Tactics is a project that happened a long time ago. It is my dream project, and it's about World War II with a different ending. It's a what-if scenario. It starts in 1938, where I suppose a mission with a submarine from Germany hits the coasts of Antarctica, and they find an alien spacecraft.
From this discovery, they have created new technology. The alien has exposed them to this new technology that they have used to power new weaponry, and they've modified tanks. So things that you might recognize suddenly take on a very different shape, like the tanks have legs and they lumber around and carrying heavy weapons.
The Allies and the Russians eventually steal that technology from them, and now we have kind of a standoff. It's not a Cold War as they're still fighting, but no, everybody's fighting to get an edge.
So Dust Tactics is a tactical miniatures board game right out of the box. You've got 3 platoons for the Allied forces and 3 platoons for the Axis forces, and 2 tanks each.
Well, when you open the game, you go, wow, because it's really full of things. It is. You know, dices, accessories, the data cards, the tiles. I mean, it's a lot of contents. The mechas are my favorite part of the game, of course. I've been designing those for a long time, and they're very, very detailed.
The sculpting is phenomenal. The individual soldiers have expressions on their faces. They're very characterful. And the miniatures and the tanks also come pre-primed and ready to play out of the box. For those who want to, you can take that extra step and customize them or personalize them to your standards, how you want to, by painting them yourself.
In Dust Tactics, you open up the box, you've got 9 terrain boards that are double-sided. So there's an outdoor Antarctic ice terrain, and on the flip side you've got indoor tiles, like industrial tiles. They're beautifully textured. And then in addition, you've got a number of obstacle tiles that you'll position to actually define the areas that you can and can't move through. There are ammo crates and tank traps, and each element on the board offers hard or soft cover depending on the units that you have, and may or may not impact line of sight.
I used to say it's like a Hollywood war movie. It's a lot of actions, your troops are activated, they do as much damage as possible, and then your opponent activates their unit, they do the same to you. We want to see a lot of action going on. We want to have fun with the game.
The learn-to-play rules are very accessible. We were playing the game within 5 minutes, but then we kept finding more and more choices to make as we played. The game has a lot of depth to it. The rules are very clean, though.
Right out of the box, the game is tremendously replayable. The very first scenario is pretty straightforward, where you're lining on opposite ends, and your goal is to destroy your opponent first. And once you start to dive in to what this game offers and what's been created here, it's just incredible.
So for example, for line of sight, all you have to do, every tile that comes with the game has a dot in the center of it. You have to draw a line of sight from that dot to the dot of any squad you want to shoot at. Whatever squad they're occupying, if you can see from the dot of your square to their square, you can shoot at them. Clean and simple, no debates about it. All of the rules have that kind of simplicity, but allow a lot of tactical depth as you play.
We have heroes also in the game. Heroes have a very special, important role because they have unique abilities. They apply their abilities to the squad they play together. So you can embed one of your heroes in a squad of your choice, and all the troopers in that squad will have benefit from the hero's ability.
There are 8 scenarios included in the game that you can play as one entire campaign, and they all link together, or you can play them as individual games and switch sides.
Also, there is a system for you to develop your own scenarios, and so there's endless possibilities for you to have fun with this.
We've had a blast playing Dust Tactics here in the office, and campaigns are going on right now as we work up to Gen Con, and I'm very excited to see it get in the public's hands and see them open the box and see the level of detail in the models, lay out the campaign tiles and start playing the game and see the experience.
What's very exciting as a miniatures gamer is that there's an additional rule set that's being released.
Every release we have for this product line, all of the expansions coming out, you'll be able to use with the board game. We'll add more tiles, more exciting elements there, or you can take them off the tiles onto a full tabletop setting and make it a full miniatures game experience.
Then it's just limitless. You know, whatever you'd like to put visually, if you're into minis gaming, or tactically, this game is going to offer the best of both worlds.
It's a very accessible game, it's very easy to learn, but it's going to be very difficult to master. Every time you play, you're going to see something else that you could do, some better way to use your troops, and you're going to keep peeling away layers of strategy that's just going to keep you engaged and excited about this game for years to come.